Hey, welcome to Homeschool-ology. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mama of 4. I have a 7th grader. She's 6th grade age, but she's doing 7th grade work all the way down to a preschooler. And on this channel, I like to talk about all things secular homeschooling, motherhood, family adventure travels, and everything in between. So if that sounds good to you, I hope you will stick around. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing how we organize our games. So last week, I had a video collaboration. Actually, I'm going to link that playlist down below that talked all about like what is game schooling and how we use games in our homeschool and just like games that we just love. Today's video, I got some comments on that said that you guys would like to see how I organized my games, and I've shown you today, or I'm going to show you. I've already filmed it, but you haven't seen it yet. I'm going to show you like how we organize our games in a semi-small space. It's not like the smallest of small spaces, but it is. We have a lot of games in a much smaller space than if they had been in their original boxes. So I'm going to show you how we do that. GoPro because I didn't feel like setting up the whole camera and that whole ordeal, so hopefully this video quality is fine for you guys, and I know it's at a weird angle, but it's because my ring light is set up for my normal camera. So sorry if you're like staring down at me, but so I'm going to jump in and show you how we organize our games. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. Before we go any further, don't forget to head on down and subscribe to this channel, ring that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys are interested in this content and would like me to make more of it. Please head on down to the comments and let me know, how do you organize your games? Because I would love tips on being able to fit even more games into our game area. That's kind of the space I'm stuck with, and we're almost at capacity, and we of course just love games and want to collect more games. I'm gonna show you the video now, and that will be it. Okay guys, so this is my cabinet where I store all of our games, and this is from IKEA. So I picked this one specifically because it had a deeper bottom portion than the top portion, and that way my long board games, like, you know, your typical life and operation and those kind of games, they will fit in this deeper board game. So I will try to link this cabinet. I don't remember the exact name of it, but I will either insert it or link it down below for you guys. But that's why I chose this specific cabinet, because it had this slightly deeper cabinet on the bottom. So as you can see, we have some nice little artwork done there for my daughter. But this is games down here are games that like we wanted to keep the box. So like life has a lot of pieces that are hard to like store any other way, so we kept the box. And then we just like the Harry Potter clue box because my daughter loves Harry Potter, and then some other games that just didn't fit well in any other kind of storage system. And then these games over here are games where like the boxes are part of the game. And then these are what we use to try to get as much space use, like condensing as much as we can. And I'll pull out one of these in just a minute after I show you this whole cabinet. But then we have a little bit of storage over here for some games that either fit really well in the box, or we just like the box for right now, or I just haven't put it in one of these right yet. Most of these are full. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to downsize some games or something to get some more, but these are labeled, as you can see, like 1, 2, 3 card games. These are all card games, so you know that if you pull something out of this box, you only need whatever you pull out of this box, because it's just cards. These two right here say board on them, so you know that you're going to have to find a board for whatever you're pulling out of this box. So up here, we have all of the boards are just stacked up here. And as you can see, I've labeled each board, so you just go through and find the board that you need to go with that board game. This is just here because it doesn't have a good home yet. But then we have like our card organizers and all of that stuff here that you can pull if it goes with your game as well. And then up here we have, this one's out of place right now, that's not where it goes. But up here we have either games, again, that cannot really be taken out of the boxes because it just fits really well. Like the box is really well thought out and designed, or like pieces are too big to go in these pieces down here, or boxes that we really like. This one right here, like it probably could go in a different one, but it's a nice 10 box and a box that we really like. This row is games that are like small pieces. Hold on one second. Sorry, that was the dog telling me that she needs to go outside to go potty. So these are like smaller pieces that are in here. And some of like our awkward piece games. These are like little small individual games that are like even smaller than what would be down here. You know, it didn't make sense to take up a whole box because the pieces were really small. Like this is smaller than one of those bins. So that's smaller games there. I try to put like Cards Against Humanity is way back there because we don't play that very often. We only play that when we have grown-ups over. And then at the top is more just boxed games that we either like the box or it just fits well in that box, or and then I've organized it by like games that are harder to play or for more like older kiddos and adults, down to games that my daughter
Want to play that game?
You want to play that game? Yeah, go set it up and I'll play with you in a minute. Games that she can pull out for herself. And then these here are just a larger version. So these are photo boxes. That's what they were originally intended for, to store photos. So this is the 5x7 photo box, and these are 4x6 photo boxes. So these are just things fit better in a 5x7 than they did in a 4x6. So that's what these games are here. And then we have, you know, gone the extra mile to actually write out all of our games. And I'll see if I can get in closer here. So if we're looking for alphabet bingo, we know it's in card box 3. And then we can go down to card box 3 and find it and know that that is where we're going to find alphabet bingo. So that's how we've organized it here. Obviously, we've added some games, so we need to redo this one. But also it helps to know, like, if we know that the golden ticket game goes on shelf 3. So if we take it out and we play with it, we know exactly where it goes to put it back. So the organization system doesn't get messed up, right? Because as you can tell, like, some of these, like, they fit really well. Like, these are kind of a tight squeeze. I can't get my fingers in there. Up on the very, very top are games that either my husband threw up there because he didn't know where they went, or games that like this game was on the bottom, and my daughter kept pulling it out because she likes Animal Crossing, my youngest daughter, and making a mess. So it's games that like we just don't want her getting into, and so we've put them up there. Like Hungry Hungry Hippos, like, if you know, you know that is a special, only once in a while game. So that is how we have organized our games. It's working really, really well. So I'm gonna pull out one of these bins and show it to you guys. So this is one of the bins, and it's just a little latch here that you pop open, and then it has all these little boxes inside. Like I said, this is a photo organizer from Michael's. I'll link it, the Amazon link, down below. But Michael's, oftentimes you can find it for a much better price because it will either be on sale or you'll be able to use a coupon on it. So that's why I've actually gotten most of them is from Michael's. Although one of them did come from Amazon, and it's exactly the same. Like, I can't tell which one is which. So, but it has these little 4x6 boxes in it that just have these little latches on the front. Okay, just a second, baby. And you know, then you can pull out what you want and play it, and then put it back where it goes. And it's just all these different things here. And then I've just labeled them. Some of them I put, like in this one, I put 2 decks in there because it's small enough, or the decks are small enough that 2 will actually fit in there. And that's another way that I save space, is by like doubling up. And I try to just put games that are similar to each other, or games that we really love, in the same bin. I think card box 2, let me see. So you can see this one has a lot more doubling up than the other one. I'm actually gonna throw these back in here right now because these I had pulled out earlier. But see, this is great for storing like dice games and card games and things like that. And then I will pull out a board game one just to show you some of our board games require multiple boxes. Like we actually have to have 2 to play Carcinone, which is a great game, by the way, if you don't have it. And like I said, if it's labeled board, you know that you need to pull out these 2 things, and then you need to come here in the stack and find the Carcinone board, which I think is this one right here. So you will come and pull the Carcinone board, and then you have everything that you need to play the games. So that's how it goes. And as you can see, like Ticket to Ride took a lot of boxes, and Habitat Trail took a lot of boxes. But even 3 boxes and 1 board is smaller than what the big giant box was. So I'm making a video. What are you doing?
No.
Can you say hello?
No.
No, you don't want to say hello? Uh-oh, peekaboo. And her lovely artwork there. So that is how we store these, and then they easily just go right back on the shelf. And it has made, oh, you want to play peekaboo too?
Yeah.
Say peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
You want to say hello?
Hello.
Say hello.
This is my hiding spot.
That's your hiding spot. Do you want to tell them what your favorite game is? What's your favorite game that we play? Do you want to show them?
Hungry.
Hungry Hippos. Is that your favorite one? Yeah. All right.
Look at me.
Don't look at you. Okay. And I've come outside to my car to show you one last thing. The reason I've come to my car is because it lives in my car. So this is our restaurant bag. If you don't have a restaurant bag, you need a restaurant bag. So what it has in it, and of course neighbor's air conditioner just came on, so I hope you can hear me. But what it has in it is just some like activity books and coloring books and plain paper and colored pencils somewhere down in there. And then it also has a few games, and we will change these out every once in a while. This is a great game, by the way, Bloom. Nice, quick, easy game. And one of my daughter's favorites is Unstable Unicorns. And then it also, now right now, I need to clean it out because they've made a mess. I found the best way to store these games is actually in Ziploc bags because the kiddos make a mess. And then if it gets dirty, I can just like toss it out and put a new bag. And I like to have a second set of card games. Like I put things in here like there's Uno, and Uno Flip, and another Rat-a-tat-cat, and some other games like that that are cheap and easy to just have a second copy. And we keep it in this bag in the car, and then anytime we go out to eat, I already have entertainment for my kids ready to go. Okay, so I hope you guys found that helpful, and I hope that was useful to you. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'd be happy to answer them. And I think that's all I have for you guys today, so I will talk to you guys again real soon. Bye. Homeschool, Gameology. I'm sorry. The Gameology, no.
Yes.
Thank you.